Good morning. Woo! It was tough to get on this mat today. It's Sunday. The clocks changed. Not all of our clocks changed. In fact, hi Edie. In fact, only my Apple stuff changed. I have these, hi Ari and guys. So sorry I was a couple minutes late. I have an atomic clock and it didn't, normally it changes by itself. Nothing changed. So, oh my gosh, Kathleen, Marshall, what are you doing? Are you really gonna work out with me? Well, I'm here, it's Sunday. It's the first, well, I guess it's not technically the first day of spring, but it is the first day that it's gonna be light later. So that's exciting. So we're doing barefoot cardio sculpt, which means all you need is enough space to step forward, side, and back. Hi, Steve. So if you have a mat, that is great, but it's not entirely necessary. I'm going barefoot in the title, Barefoot Cardio Sculpt. I'm gonna use 5-pound dumbbells. If you have 5-pound dumbbells, that's awesome. If you don't, use what you have. 3s, 4s, 6s. I wouldn't go crazy heavy because we are doing a lot of reps. And if you don't have any dumbbells at all, you can either go with no dumbbells or 2 of the same things that are same size that you can hang on to that aren't fragile. So if you're watching this after the fact on my YouTube fitness channel, hi Jane. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, telling a friend, liking the video. If you're wondering how to get there, if you're in my IGTV or even in my Instagram, there is a link to my YouTube fitness channel in my bio. I store all the classes that we've done either in IGTV or YouTube. So, having said that, if you have any sort of an injury that you're working with, make sure you stick with the first or second levels of all the things that we're gonna do today. I'll teach them in progression, so you decide what works for you. If you've seen a doctor for any kind of injury, make sure you've been cleared to do this kind of thing so that you don't aggravate your injury further. The only other thing I have close by are a couple of towels because I'm getting extra sweaty, and some water and fancy wine glass. Eduardo from Panama. Cheers, happy Sunday, happy daylight saving time. Or were we on daylight saving time and now it's standard time? I think we're on daylight. Anyway, so thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation to my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I really appreciate it. It's making it possible for the people that are still under and unemployed to work out with us. So that's awesome. I appreciate that. So make sure you have space on your sides and then stand up at the front edge of wherever you're working. If you're using dumbbells, make sure they're out away from your feet. So you'll stand with your feet underneath your hips underneath your shoulders. Your knees are straight, but they're not locked, so they can wiggle. Shoulders down and back. Both arms come up. Shoulders press down. You can wiggle your toes. Then shift your weight into the balls of your feet and lift your heels up. Hold here. Fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. Then, what am I trying to say? I was going to say have a squat. Don't have a squat. Just bend your knees. Take your hips back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Try to balance here. Then lower your heels. Wiggle your toes. Come up. Arms in a V. Find your squat. That's what I was going to say before. Fingertips reach back to where the wall meets the floor. Your toes can wiggle. Push down to come back up to your top position. Then right back down to your squat. Let's take that single count here. So up and squat. Arms up and squat. 2 more. And then both arms come up together. Forward fold. Either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, your knees are slightly bent. Your toes can wiggle. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Breathing while you're hanging here. Remember, you can grab your elbows if you're not comfortable with your hands on the floor. Change sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. Then bend both knees. Let your head hang. Your tailbone lifts up. You unroll at the top. shoulders down and back. Wiggle your toes, both arms come up, forward fold, your tailbone lifts up, slowly unroll, one bone at a time, shoulders roll down and back. We'll do that forward fold again, both arms come up. Fold, tailbone lifts up, unrolling 4, 3, your left arm comes up and over, bend both knees, and come up, high chin carom, right arm to the left, and single counts over and up, over. I wonder how many people didn't find themselves awake because of the time change. One more. Now both arms come up. Forward fold far enough to bend your knees. I can't talk today. Hands on the floor. Step your feet back and find your downward facing dog. Your heels press into the floor. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your palms press into the floor. Then lower your hips and find any plank. Maybe your knees are down, pushing the floor away from you, shoulders away from your ears. From either plank, you'll push down and lift your tailbone up to a down dog, 2 counts to any plank. Lower for 2, push down. Do it again. So lower for 2, push down. Again. Make sure that you're breathing while you do this. Lower for 2, push down. Last one. Then hold your down dog. Heels lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do 4 more just like that. So lift and lower. Last 2. Then hold your down dog and shift your weight to your right hand and foot. And take your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind you or behind your right leg. Woo, this time change up. My brain is gone. All right, so you can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or you can lower keeping your left leg extended behind you. If you came down here, you can hold, or you can rock forward and back. What? 2 more. And hold here. Come back up to your 3-legged dog if you can come down with me. Then both feet to the floor. Down dog to the center. Then shift your weight over to your left hand and foot. And bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or you can lower your hips to plank, any plank. You can lower your left knee. If you came down here and you're not on your knee, you have the option to rock forward and back. 2 more. And then hold the rock, and everybody comes back up to your 3-legged dog, and then both feet to the floor, down dog in the center, and lower your hips to plank. You can lower your knees if you need to. From either plank, try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. Maybe your back knee is on the floor, maybe not. Maybe you touch your knee. A lot of maybes in this one. Maybe you reach your right fingertips up to the ceiling. Either way, both hands are on the floor. Belly button pulls in towards your spine. And step back and find either plank. Let's try it on the left. Step your left foot forward. Back knee can be up or down. Maybe you touch your knee, but definitely your toes can wiggle. Maybe you reach up. Breathing in and out, engage your core, both hands down, step back to plank. Alrighty, that was our rehearsal. Let's take this up to tempo right here. Right leg step forward, step, reach or touch your knee, back to plank, other side. Let's do it again. Reach. I forgot to mention the after party today. After party will be extra abs and a deep stretch. One more each side. Step, reach, once more, and then hold any plank. If your knees are still up, put them down, release your feet. Hips to your heels, child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round up and find your modified plank. That just means your hands are under your shoulders, knees are on the floor, tops of your feet on the floor. Squeeze your elbows in towards your rib cage. You can stay here or bend your elbows a little bit or a lot or anywhere in between. Either way, straighten your elbows. Hips to your heels. Child's pose. Let's make that flow. Round up and hold or bend. Child's pose. Do it again. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Round, hold or bend. Do it again. Round, hold or bend. Round, hold or bend. This time, modify plank and hold. When you get here, tuck your toes, push down to come up to your down dog. Then bring your knees to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Child's pose, make it flow. Round up for 2, Jen, where you going? And lower your knees, child's pose. Do it again. I'm all alone in my house all of a sudden with the dogs. Child's pose. Let's do it again. Round up. For 2, push down. For 2. One more time through. Round up. Push down. Make sure you're breathing the whole way through. This time, modified plank and hold right here. Try to tuck your toes and lift your knees. We won't be here long. Right hand to the center. Rotate over to your left. Find your side plank. Feel free to lower your right knee. Hold here. Or reach over towards me and up. Now lace underneath. 1, 2, single counts here. Towards me and up and under. Do it again. Towards me and up. Hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Knees down or up. Left hand to the middle. Rotate over to your right. Left knee can find the floor if you need to. Make sure your wrist is under your shoulder. Top arm reaches to me. And up. Underneath. 1, 2. Then single count towards me. And up. One more time to me. Under. Hold your side plank. Both hands to the center. Find any plank. Knees are down or not. You pick. Maybe you bend your elbows and hover a little or a lot. I'm not sure I can get up, but push the floor away from you. Woo! Tailbone lift up. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. In a forward fold, let your head hang. Your tailbone lifts up. Unroll. 3, 2, woo, grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. And then we'll grab our dumbbells. Woo, my house. I'm alone with the dogs. What an S show this morning in here. Wowza, I was lucky to even get in this space. All right. Shoulders down and back. So let's just find yourself in a squat. Yeah. So I forgot even to go over the format. What we're gonna do with these dumbbells is we'll learn 3 exercises, put them together. They'll all flow together. Then we'll learn 3 more, put those together. And if there's time, we'll link all 6 together. Want at the top. Hammer, curl your thumbs, face each other. And your dumbbells come up to your shoulders and back down without swinging and without locking your elbows. 1 more, then find your squat again. So normally my child does not go to her horseback riding lesson on a Sunday. But because it rained during the week, they have makeup classes today. hold at the top, hammer curl. So she forgot to set her alarm. With your hammer curl, step your left foot back. Step, other way. That step can sink down and become a rear lunge. Then suddenly when she woke up, it became my fault. What? She's 13. Not my fault. One more, just a squat right here. Make sure you have room on your sides because we're gonna travel there. Hold your squat at the top, thumbs towards me. Now traditional bicep curl, the ones we did before were hammer curls. Just a squat here. So regular curl, hammer curl. Left leg steps out to your left, then center and right. This is your pattern. You have the option to sink your hips, but keep your chest lifted so your toes can go slightly out to the corners. Add your bicep curl. Easy enough. Step. Push against the floor to come up. Again. Step. Press against the floor. Two more. And then just a squat in the middle. Sink. Push down. Let's put those two moves together. Left leg steps back. Hammer curl. 4 of these. 3, 2, step left, bicep curl, palms up. 2 more. Let's do it again. Left leg steps back, hammer curl. Use the floor to press against. 1 more. Step left, bicep curl. For 4, 3, 2, step back left by hammer curl. 4, 3, 2, step left, bicep curl. So this is our move. Keep that little combo in your head and then just squats in the middle here. You should be nice and warm. Heart rate should be climbing. Left leg, slow motion, diagonally back. Sink for 2, change sides. Sink 1, 2, single count. Sink, push down. Again. So this is your footwork. Easy enough. 1 more, center squats here. As you squat, thumbs face the corners and lift your arms as you push down to come up. So you have a push on either side. You push your dumbbells up, then you push your body into the floor. Let's add the feet. Left leg diagonally back. Other way. Sink. Center squat, same arms here. 4 of these. 3, 2, and just the squat. Alright, so what'll happen there is left leg starts back. Here we go, arms up, thumbs up. Other side. Now 2 squats in the middle. That's the pattern. Left leg diagonally back. Other way, squat twice, same arms. Let's do it again. Left leg back. Right, center twice. That's your pattern. Just the squat, my arms are already bent. Alrighty? That's your move. Can we put those 2 together? Sure. Left leg is gonna start. Hammer curl, step back. 4, 3, 2, and left leg steps out. Bicep traditional curl. Push against the floor. Here it is. Left leg diagonally back. Other way. 2 squats. Just a squat. That's our move. We'll put that together again. Then we'll learn our 3rd move. And step back left, hammer curl. Just 1 more. Now out to the side. We're in 2s. Left leg diagonally back. 2 squats in the middle. Keep that in your head. Just the squat. Easy enough. Alrighty. Basic squat. Now as you squat, shift Shift your weight to your right foot. No weight on your left. Maybe your left leg slides out. Out. 2 more. Center, just a squat. Shift your weight to your left. No weight on your right. Maybe your right leg slides out. Sink. Push against the floor to come up. Do your left foot. 1 more. Squat in the center. So those are options. You can also stay in the center squat. Hold your squat. Your elbows pull straight back and up behind you. Dumbbells at your hips. Elbows back. Shoulder blades pinch together. Extend. 2 counts. 1, 2, extend. Do it again. Belly button pulls in. Single count, narrow row. So you pull your shoulder blades closer together. 3 more. 1 more. And then come up, shoulders down, find your squat. So we'll combine the single leg squat or double leg and the narrow row. Left leg goes out. Narrow row, come up, other way. Sink, narrow row. That was a little bit of a jarring transition, wasn't it? Didn't give you much warning. That's your move. Single leg, it doesn't have to go out to the side. You can just transfer your weight right there. You decide. Sink, row. 1 more. Sink, row. Just the squat here. Can we add that on to what we already know? Sure. Left leg steps back. Hammer curl. Step outside. Bicep curl. What's next? Left leg goes back. Thumbs up. Other way. 2 in the center. Here comes the new part. Single leg squat, narrow row. Sink, row, and come up. Sink, row, step back left. Hammer curl. Out to the side, biceps. Left leg diagonally back. Other way, 2 squats in the middle. Here comes your single leg squat, narrow row. Sink, row, come back up. Let's go 2 more of this exercise. Sink, row, 1 more. We'll do it again from the top. Step back left, hammer curl. And back. Side, biceps. Left leg diagonally back here. Thumbs up. Other way. 2 in the center. Here comes our single leg narrow row right here. Narrow row. Narrow row. 2 more just like that. Sink. Up. Once more. And parallel squat here. Whew. See if you can talk. If you're wearing a gadget, you can check your heart rate. Should be plenty high right now. Take a little step back. So you have room in front of you. We'll learn just the legs. I think I did this in my Friday class. Left leg step forward once. Together and right. Or at least something like this. As you step, your back heel can come up and you sink your hips. You push down to come up. Sink, press. Dumbbells to your shoulders. You press up right here. Sink, press. Sink, easy enough. That is your move. 2 more. Hold here by triceps. Bend your elbows. Extend your elbows. Slow motion again. Single counts here. You want to keep your elbows close to your, can't talk today, close to your head. You don't want them going out to the corners. 2 more. Let's put it together. Left leg steps forward. Shoulder press up. Again. Triceps twice. Left leg bend. Press up. 2 triceps right here. Easy enough. Let's do it again. Left leg comes forward. Again. Triceps. Last time. Left leg goes forward. Step. Press. Triceps twice. At the top, Bring your arms down, bend your knees. Round your elbows. Wiggle your toes. Slow motion, lift your elbows up. Bring them down. Again, slowly. 1, 2, single count. Lift, lower. Do it again. In 4, 3, 2, and come up to just the squat here. Going to put those two together. Sure. Left leg starts. Dumbbells at your shoulders. Step forward, press. 2 triceps right here. Do it again. Arms down, back fly. Lower, lift. Do it again. 1 more. Come up. Left leg steps forward. Press. Triceps 2 times. Then we hinge at the hip. Squat 3 back flies. 1, 2, up. I make sure of the timing. And left leg goes down. Up. 2 triceps. Here it is. Come down right here on 1, 2. 1 more. Come up. Step forward left. Press. Up. Triceps 2 times. Now bend your knees and back fly lower. Lift. And come up. Squat to the center. Keep those 2 in your head. We have 1 more move and we put them together. Most of you know this. I've done it the last couple Sundays, or at least during the week. 1 more squat. Palms up towards me, out to the side, towards me, and down. Do it again. Up, open. You want to be careful that you don't swing your arms out to the side. They're always in your peripheral vision. Twice more. Out, on, side. Do it again. Now just squats here. We'll add some leg work to it. You've done it before. Left leg steps back and right. Maybe you sink your hips and bend your knees. This time you hold, 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 hold. Together, right leg, you can pulse. Option here to bring the leg in, tap, out, together. Lunge, in, out, together. Keep this in your head. Again. Add your arms, palms up towards me, out, to the side, together, and down, back. Leg goes back and either holds or comes in. Again, 1 more each side, right here, out, open, do it again. Parallel squat right here. Can we put all that to, not all of it, but just the new ones, yes? Make sure you have room in the front. We do step forward and we do step back. You're ready? Left leg. Lunge forward, press, tricep twice. I don't know what's wrong with my cueing today. And squat and back fly. 3, 2, come up. Left leg steps back, palms up here. Together maybe. Again. Start from the top again. Step forward, left shoulder press. Up, triceps twice. 1 more. Hinge at the hip and back, fly lower. 3 of these. 1 more. Come up, left leg steps back, palms up here. Open. Again. Just squats. Let's do that much 1 more time. Then we'll take the whole thing from the top. Left leg, steps forward, shoulder press, sink, press. Triceps twice. And squat and hinge, back fly. 3 of these. 2, come up, left leg steps back, palms up, open. Do it again. Parallel squats. Can we go all the way from the top? What? First one, hammer curl step backs, out to the side, traditional curl. And then what? Diagonally back with the thumbs up. And then single leg squat, narrow row. Sure. Left leg steps back, hammer curl. Again, out to the side, traditional curl. Left leg diagonally back, thumbs up. Twice in the center, 2 squats. Here comes our narrow row, single or double leg squat. Sink, row, come up. Other way, sink, row. Do it again, and sink, row. Once more, here comes the next part. Step forward, left, shoulder press here. Again, on the right, 2 triceps right here. Whew. And back fly, come down, 3 of these. 3, 2, and 1. Left leg steps back, palms up. Open, front, together. Do it again. I feel like we want to do 2 more of these. Sure, left leg, out. Last time. Squats right here. We'll go 1 more time from the top. It'll lose the resistance. You ready? 4 more squats to recover. Push against the floor to come up. Squeeze your glutes. Last time from the top. Left leg steps back, hammer curl. Again, step out, traditional curl to the left. Left leg diagonally back, thumbs up. Again, 2 squats in the middle. Here come our narrow rows. Squat, narrow row, maybe your leg goes out. Doesn't have to, but your shoulder blades pinch together behind you. Let's do it again, once more each side. 1 more. Next move is your left leg stepping forward, shoulder press, shoulder press. Triceps twice. Squat, back fly, come down 3 of these. 3, 2, and come up. Left leg lunges back, palms up. Maybe comes in, together, other side. I'm sweating. Do it again on your left. Try not to swing your dumbbells. Right side. Parallel squats. Whew. See if you can talk. Check your heart rate. Set your resistance down away from you. Have a sip of whatever you brought to drink. And towel off. It's deceptive, that little thing we just did. Cheers. Woo. Alrighty, nice and warm. Ready to move through to just straight cardio. All right. Palms stay together. Make sure you can wiggle your toes here. Pushing down to come up. Touch your knees. Knuckles up right here. Ooh, how are your arms? Sink. Press up. 1 more. Hold at the top. Left arm comes down right here. And up right arm. This is your arm work. Maybe you step out left. Just step to the side. Other way. Maybe you sink your hips. Push against the floor to come up. If you're working here with the hip sink, maybe you release and look up. 4 more like that. So sink, push against the floor, any level works. Parallel squat, touch your knees. Sink, knuckles up. Those are our 2 pieces. Left leg, step out. Maybe you sink, maybe you release. Any of it works. Parallel squat, touch your knees. As long as you're moving, or at least not sitting. Let's do it again. Left leg steps out. Sink, release. 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. Sink, push against the floor. 2 more. 1 more set. Step out left, sink and release if you're ready. 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. 4. Wiggle your toes. 1 more. Hold at the top. Try to lift your heels and hold. Try to find your squat. Lower your heels. Palms together, squats here. All right, make sure you have room behind you. Right leg steps back 1 time. Bend on your left. Palms together. This is your foot pattern. You can always work here or sink your hips and push down to come up. It's up to you. So sink, press. So your palms stay together. You can slice the arms back. So it's a side slice. Back of the hand towards the floor. Top back of the hand towards the ceiling. Maybe you're sinking, maybe you're not. But two more just like this. Then center, step wide. Step out and in. Out and in. Fingertips down, together. The fingertips come up. Sink, push down. You can work right here or right here without the sink. If you're working down and up, maybe you hop out together. Four more of any level. Any level works. Right leg steps back, slice maybe here. Again. Two more. Step or jump, fingertips point down. Two more. Right leg steps back, maybe slice. 4, 3, 2, step or jump out to the side. 4, maybe squat, maybe not. You decide. Right leg steps back right here. Slice maybe. Use the floor to push against. Step or jump to the side. 4, 3, feel free to jump. Hold your wide squat here. Push down to the middle of your feet to come up. Shoulders down and back. See if you can talk. It's a lot harder than it looks. Not to see if you can talk, but just gracefully move through this stuff. Makes your heart rate climb. My heart rate's plenty high, but it's always about how you feel. Some days your heart rate can be low and you feel exhausted. Hands to the floor, step to plank. Step right back to your wide foot position. Push down to come up and squat. Squats right here. So I know some of you stopped in plank. Try not to do that. And the way you do that is when you step back to plank, you don't lock your arms out. Use your core to control what's happening. So you step back, step right back to here. 2 more. Let's try it. Hands down, step to plank. Step back to wide. And push down to come up, squat. Let's try it again. Hands down, step to plank. Step to wide. Push down to come up, squat. Option from your plank to lift your tailbone up right here. Push down and jump to wide. Roll up, squat. Let's try it again. Step back, tailbone lift, step or jump. If you're jumping, you're pushing against the floor to come up. Hands down, step. Tailbone lift up, step or jump. Roll up, squat. One more time like that. Step back. Tailbone lift up, step or jump. Next option, to jump back to plank. Step or jump. Step or jump. Extra squat if you took both jumps. Hands down. Step or jump. Step or jump. Ooh, I'm out of breath. It's hard to say all these words. Hands down. Step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats if you took both jumps. Hands down. Step or jump. Step or jump. Ooh. One more time. Any level. Hands down. Step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats. Who am I kidding? Stay in your squats. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Whew. Feet underneath your hips on your squat. Shake your arms out. Your favorite hop or pedal. So you can pedal here or hop. Either way, release your shoulders. So on the pedal, one foot's always on the floor. On the hop, you come up for 4, 3, 2, step out. So pedal, step out, or hop. Jump, cross, uncross. 4 more like that. So 4, 3, any level works. 2, keep it wide, find your squat. Palms together. Weight in the middle of your feet, knuckles together. Hold at the top. Thumbs on your chest, rotate right. It's little. Thumbs glued to your chest. It's really tempting to do this. That doesn't work your core. So thumbs glued to your chest, elbows out to the side, only accent right. So right, right, just really right in center. Don't worry about your left. Maybe your knee comes up on 1 and 3. 1, 2. Not on 1 and 3, just on 1. What? This hour's messing with me. Maybe you touch your knee right there. Thumb at the chest, down. Thumb at the chest, down. If you're here and you're ready for more, touch your ankle. Up, up. Any of these levels will work. Let's do 4, 3, 2, hop or paddle right here. Hop or paddle out. Cross, uncross. Let's do 4 more here in 4 or 3 with a step. 2, finish wide. Give me a squat here, palms together. Whew. Let your heart rate settle. Knuckles together. Thumbs on your chest. Never locking your knees, but pushing down instead. Rotate left, right here. So left, left. Do it again. When you're ready, left knee comes up. Hi, Milo. Milo, not the dog, but Milo, my friend. Left only. So it's left, center. If you're ready, touch your knee on 4. So 1, 2, on 3, I mean. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're not letting your arms go without your torso. Pull. Maybe you touch your ankle here. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 4 more of any level. 4, 3, 2, hop or paddle here. Hop or paddle. Just hop or paddle. 4, 3, 2, feet wide. Sink. Easy enough. Reach and pull. Reach. Pull down to come up. A little sorbet. Sink. Push against the floor. So you are your own resistance. Sink. Push down. Feet parallel. Touch your knees. 2 more. Palms together and squat. Sink. Take a moment to see how you feel. Make sure you can still talk, but that you don't feel like it. Never locking your knees. You've done this footwork already. Step left once, then to your right. Easy enough. You can leave it at the step or sink your hips. So you decide. Cross your forearms. Open up to goal post and cross. So sink or step, goal post and cross. Easy enough. 4 more like that. So 4 and 3. Push down to come up. Center, palms together, squat. Yeah, I'm so glad you like it. I was tempted to throw in the crouch, plank, and jack, but I feel like we are doing so much already, and we're not done. Step out left, goal post. Other way, do it again. Easy enough. Parallel squats here. Keep your arms crossed here. 1 more squat. Most of you know this, just your elbows. Come up, cross, up, cross. Maybe heel lift as your elbows lift up. If you're doing the heel lift, maybe you press down, get a little air, step left, goal post arms. 4, cross. 3, 2, center, elbows lift, maybe heel lift, maybe jump. 2 more, step out left. Just once to the left and once to the right. Center, elbows lift, up, step left, 1, sink, cross, center, elbows lift, heel lift or jump, Do it again. Step left right here. Sink. Cross. Elbows lift. We'll do it one more time through. Step left. Sink. Cross. Elbows lift. Just a squat here. Now, when I put my class on paper, I call those monkey jumps. Now, I don't always say that out loud. In fact, I never say it out loud to you all because I'm so still suppressed. I work teaching for big corporate gyms where if I called that a monkey jump, I would probably get in trouble about how I am saying derogatory things about monkeys. I don't really think monkeys jump like that. I don't know why it came to my head, but that's what it is on paper to me. Touch your knees, touch, knuckles up. All right, we'll do short version of our V jumps. We'll put a couple things together. Palms together, keep your squat. Sink, push down, feet wide, toes to the corners. So you sink straight down now. Cross your forearms. Most of you know this. 2 more. Open your arms up to a V, then cross up over your head, right there, out to a V. Sink, cross, up tempo right here. So up, out, maybe your heels lift, up, maybe you get some air and push down to jump. Just 2 more, palms together, sink your hips, feet parallel. All right, we'll take a couple intervals, 2 or 3, so couple or several, and we'll link them together. It's my almost spring gift for you. It's also a year since the gym's closed. Alrighty, we'll start with your feet wide. Hands to the floor, step or jump back. Step or jump. 2 squats if you took both jumps. Hands down, step or jump back. 2 squats. Reach and pull. Keep your squat. So it's wide. 2 more. Bring your feet parallel. Step back, goalpost to your left and right. Monkey jump right here. Again. Squat right here. 2 more. Feet wide. Let's do that again. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats if you took both jumps. Do it again. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats. Keep your squat. Reach down, pull up. For 4, 3. On the last one, your feet come parallel. Step left, goalpost. Again. Monkey jump 2 times. Again. Touch your knees. 2 more. Step left, sink, maybe you release. 2 more. Feet parallel, touch your knees. 2 more. On the last one, step wide. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats if you jumped. Do it again, hands down, step or jump. 2 squats. Keep your squat, reach and pull. 4, push down. I bit my tongue. Feet under your hips. Step left, goalpost. Monkey jumps. Again. Step left, goalpost arms. Sink. Monkey jumps. Squat, touch your knees. What, you want to do all that again? Okay. Step left, sink, maybe release. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat, touch your knees. On the last one, we step wide. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats if you took both jumps. One more, hands down, step or jump. What's next? Reach and pull. 4 to go. 4, push down. 3, on the last one, feet parallel, under your hip, step left, goal post, cross. Monkey jump twice. Step left, sink down, and cross. 2 monkey jumps, and squat, touch your knees. Not doing it again, just settling in, palms together. See if you can talk. I can barely talk. How's your heart rate? Hands to your legs. Push down, never locking your knees. Hold your squat. Hold, tuck your hips, and then release. Tuck your hips again, and release. One more time, tuck your hips, roll up, shoulders down and back. Towel off, grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of brain activity. Jane, how'd you hold up? A lot of footwork mixed with leg work. My heart rate through the roof. All right, I'm gonna turn to the side. You don't have to turn to the side. And I alternate front arm, which is the closest to you. Back arm is away. I'll always alternate, so it doesn't matter really which direction you face in your own house. If you have, let's not do, I don't choose you to do 2 towels, let's do no props for abs. So have seat, knees bent, sitting up super tall, said me, who's not tall at all. Shoulders down and back. It's tempting to be here, but use your extensor muscles, arms out front, half curl down, half curl, and up. Do it again as you curl, squeeze underneath your armpit. As you curl, you bring your arms up to a V, so reach up to the corners behind you. Your shoulders press down, and you do that by sort of imagining that you're holding a marble in your armpit. So curl, reach. Do it again, curl, reach. Let's go twice more. So curl, reach, feel the resistance in your core. Keep your curl, but palms together this time. Shoulders down, lengthen your arms. As you curl, your fingertips reach up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. So curl, extend. Do it again. So curl, extend your fingertips. 2 more. Curl, reach. This time you'll hold your curl. Hold here, shoulders down. Rotate towards me. Keep your knees parallel and center away from me. 1, 2, squeeze under your armpits again. 1, 2, center, try Alex. 1, 2, single count here, so you rotate towards me and center, away. Maybe you extend the leg that you're going across. That's just extra. You don't have to be extra. Try to keep your arms extended. Let's double pulse in the front. 1, 2 to the back. 1, 2 again. 1, 2, 1. Do it again. 1, 2. Last 2. And then forward fold. Knees can stay bent or straighten them. Release your low back. Chin to your chest. Separating your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. Breathing in and out. Inhale again. On your exhale, flex both feet, bring your eyes up, shoulders, and then your body. At the top, I'm just going to take a little scooch. Tuck your hips, fingertips can help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees a little rock side to side. Most likely, you are going to get a little chiropractic activity in your back. That's a good thing. 1 more each side. Then hold in the center. Hands inside of the hips. Shoulders press down.
Untuck your hips so your belly button's level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees at the hips, 90 at the knee. Your legs are your dumbbells. Shoulders down. It's easy for them to creep up. If this is enough for you, stay here. If not, extend your back leg out to where the wall is in front of you. Slowly change in 4, 3, stops at 90 degrees. The incoming leg does not come into your chest. In 4, 3, now 2 counts to change right here. 1, 2, single count, and it's 3, 2, hold and pulse. So your incoming leg is going to stop at 90 degrees, pulse. We hold and pulse to sort of kill the momentum and let your core resist the weight of your legs. Do it again. So 3, 2, hold and pulse. Are you breathing? 3. You should be twice more. It's 3, 2, hold and pulse. Last time. 3, 2, hold right here. Both legs to chair. Arms out to the side. Palms up to the ceiling. Again, the legs to your dumbbell. Resist them. Rotate towards me for 2. Come back to the center. Away from me. 1, 2. Against you. Exhale as you rotate towards me. Inhale as you pull back. Exhale, rotate, resist. In. So you're resisting the weight of your legs with your entire core. Exhale. For 2, inhale as your core pulls you back. So the muscles in your middle, you resist the weight of your legs with them. You use the strength to pull back to the center. Palms up. I know you want to press on the floor. If this isn't enough for you, you can bend your elbows, take your fingertips behind your ears, and keep your elbows and your shoulder blades on the floor. This is harder because you don't have the levers out here to resist with. 1 more each side, any level. 1, 2, full center. Other way. Over for 2, and hold in the middle. Squeeze underneath your armpits. If your arms are extended, bend them. Squeeze under your armpits, lift your shoulders up and hold or pulse. There'll be extra abs in the after party today. Maybe you extend your legs. Squeeze underneath your armpits to pulse or hold. 3, 2, really squeeze into your chest. Feet on the floor. Hands next to your hips. Heels as close to your hips as you can get them. Tuck your hips and then push through your feet to lift your hips up. Looking for a diagonal line, a bridge pose from your shoulders through your hips to your knees. Your toes can wiggle. Maybe you grab your towel or your mat and pull. Maybe you lace your fingers under and tuck your shoulder blades closer together. Either way, you should be breathing all the way in and all the way out. If your fingers are laced, unlace them now and lower your hips. Bring your front knee into your chest. Extend your leg up only as far as you need to feel the stretch behind it. Maybe your back leg stays where it is, maybe it walks out, up to you. Either way, bend your front knee. 1, 2, drive the heel up. Do it again. Flex. Bend, drive it up. Do it again. Flex. Bend. 1 more time. Flex. Bend this time. Hold your leg wherever you need to find the extension behind it. Front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg. And push the leg open just a little bit towards me. And keeping your back hip pressing into the floor. Breathing in and out. Flexing both feet. And then bend your front knee to the center. Front arm reaches out towards me. Back arm goes across your front knee and take your knee away from your screen. Reaching out with your front fingertips. This is a full spine rotation. Try not to hold your breath. Come back to the center. Let's do the other side. Front foot on the floor. Back knee into the chest. Extend your leg up. Only until you feel the stretch behind. Maybe your front leg stays where it is. Maybe it walks out. Flex your foot and bend the knee to the chest. So 1, 2, send the heel up. Do it again. Flex, bend, drive it up. 2 more, flex and bend. For 2, press up. Once more, flex. Then this time, hold your extension. Take your back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Now push out to the side, but only a little bit, only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Pressing your front hip into the floor. Flex both feet by pushing your heels out to the walls. And then bend your back, or yes, your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across your knee. And take your knee towards me, reaching out with your back fingertips. It's easy to hold your breath here. Make sure you're breathing. And then come back to the center. And before we flip over, cross one leg over the other. Either leg works. Grab your knees or walk a little further down with your hands. Pull your knees into your chest. You want to feel this behind the top leg and down into the glutes. And then release. Change sides. Other leg on top. Grab your knees or walk your hands down. Pull it in. You want to feel this will get all the way down into your glutes. Breathe through it. And then slowly release. Both feet on the floor. Flip yourself over onto your stomach. Arms and legs all the way out. Front arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be and pull your heel to your hip. Press your hip to the floor. Maybe you bend your back elbow and make a fist to rest your head or not, up to you. Your knees should be going straight out from your hip. And carefully release, change sides, reach your back arm around. You're welcome, Edie. So you guys, I'm keeping my schedule as it is. And this week, on Wednesday, I'm going to try to figure out how to do a class from my mom's house outside on a ranch. I don't know if it's going to work. It'll be on 5G. If you can, keep your backhand where it is and bring your front arm around. Grab where your shoelaces would be on both feet. If you're not quite here, work on this. Once you're here, push your feet into your hands and lift your knees. Maybe lift your shoulders up. Breathing all the way in and out. And carefully release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips to your heels. Child's pose. And then round up to a tabletop. Hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Round your back. Push your hands and feet down. Come up. Lift your tailbone up. That's our whole playlist. That's an hour. Walk your feet up towards your hands. We start from the top. Lift your tailbone up. As you unroll, let your head be the very last thing to come up. Stacking your spine, one bone on top of the next. At the top, you are all done with this class. So in 5 minutes, we'll come back, we'll do a little upper body stretch. I think I'm gonna throw in some push-ups and then some extra ab work. Yes, God. Oh, now you guys are sending each other messages on my class. Guide, that message is for you. So we'll come back in 5 minutes with stretch, abs, a few push-ups, and then class tomorrow. I think it's bar tomorrow. But thanks you guys so much for all your donations and your time and working out with me. Happy daylight saving time. I'll see you in 5.